What's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime Lazar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube, what up though? Alright y'all, glad to be back. I think we missed last week, or was it the week before? I can't remember. Anyway, we're back in this thing. Okay, got some hip hop news and cultural updates, as I said in the intro. So let's jump right into it. Alright, first thing I want to talk about here, Jim Jones sat down with the Rap Radar podcast, and they talked about the top 50 rappers list, right? On that list is none other than Pusha Terrence, aka Pusha-T. Jim Jones said he doesn't believe that Pusha-T should be on that list. He believes that Pusha-T really just doesn't move the culture. Says he's a good rapper and all that, but you know, he don't think that the girls want to have sex with him, and he doesn't think that the guys want to be. Basically, he's not a cultural impact. He's just a good rapper. All right, here's what I want to say about that statement. First of all, I don't like it because it sounds like, oh, then he also said this. Let me just say this because this is really adds to my point. He said, Jim Jones, he said, what has Pusha T done other than rap about cocaine that he probably didn't sell? All right, so here's what I want to say about that. First of all, the idea that he tried to point out rappers pretending to do things that they haven't done, I don't like that. And I'm going to tell you why. That's the thing in hip hop, okay? So if you're gonna criticize Pusha T for that, you gotta criticize every last single rapper that's on that list that may or may not have done the things that they rapped about, okay? So you can't just single out Pusha T. That's been going on in hip hop for generations, so I don't like that. Also, it sounds like a hater statement, all right? Like, what do that got to do with his ability to rap, dude? It's called the top 50 rappers list. Is he or is he not good at rapping? All that other fabricated stuff you talking about Jim Jones is unnecessary, okay? Can that man rap? You said it yourself, he can't rap. That's it. That's why he's on the list. And we're not gonna act like Grinding was not a cultural, impactful song, okay? Every kid at every lunch table did that beat. So how is that not impacting the culture? Now you saying, well, kids don't, or people didn't want to be like him. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we don't know how impactful he was in Virginia because there wasn't no social media out at the time, so we don't know if people was trying to be Pusha T back in Virginia. We don't know. So I just think the whole statement that Jim Jones made had nothing to do with the fact of him being a rapper. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even think Jim Jones was on that list. So you might have been a little salty right there, okay? You might just sound like you had a little hate in your heart because he made the list and you didn't. On top of that, I don't think people in New York, I feel like Jim Jones and Dipset, they had a cultural impact, but they weren't the best rappers. I feel like Pusha T and Malice, aka Clips, were better rappers, but they didn't have the cultural impact that Jim Jones and them had. Dipset. So, in my opinion, if we want to just compare, both of them lack stuff. So Jim Jones, if you wanted to be on the list, I don't think you had the bars to be on the list. That's just my opinion. Now, do that mean you're a terrible rapper? No. But if you was on the list, I wouldn't be mad. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about Jim Jones' comments. Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you think they're accurate? Do you think he was hating? Let me know all that in the comments below. All right, YouTube, it is time for Plot Twist. This is the part of the show where I bring in my co-host, Lori Mac. What's up, Lori Mac? Say what's up to the people.
What's up, beautiful people? How y'all doing today?
All right, y'all. So, Mr. Kanye West is back in the news, but not for a good reason. It's never for a good reason with Mr. West. All right, Lori Mac, tell us the story. What's going on with him and these teachers?
Right. Mainly, it's about his school. Okay. Two black teachers are suing him.
Okay.
Because of racial discrimination, and very rightly so. You know, it's just, what really got me about this story is the fact that everybody is chiming into the sushi. The fact that he feeds his kids sushi every day. But they're not talking about all the other things that are happening within his school.
Okay, so so they're suing him because of what again? Say it again. You said racial discrimination?
Yes, because of racial discrimination. 2 black teachers, because they wanted to bring awareness to some things that
didn't quite add up.
Right, they didn't add up.
Okay, so they work at his Donda Academy school, correct?
Yes.
All right, and so they were complaining about like working conditions and stuff like that?
Yes, they were kind of concerned about the conditions of the school and the students.
Now, you said something about the sushi. What are some other things that they were complaining about, the teachers?
Well, mainly they're also talking about the fact that kids can't use utensils, which would explain why they're probably eating a lot of sushi. Okay. They can't put up artwork. Kids can't put up artwork. They can't display any of their creativity. You know what I'm saying? They can't use stairs because Kanye is afraid of stairs. Okay, which is a hazard, okay, safety hazard, by the way. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to something, if the school catches on fire or any of those things, the kids need to have a safety route, and they might need to use stairs, but I guess it doesn't matter because they're on the first floor.
How do you build a school with no damn stairs? Is that possible?
I don't.
So it's just all on one floor?
Possible. It's a good possibility. He probably built the stairs. It's probably stairs. They just can't go up them. So it still defeats the purpose of stairs.
I gotta see the layout of this of the school, because it's not adding up. So there's no stairs. So is it all like elevators or like, cause
possibly, but that's why I'm saying safety hazard, because if, say for instance, something happens to the school and the kids need to get out, they can't use the elevator.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What if the elevator goes out and they get stuck? Now
Right.
you got kids stuck in the elevator.
Yeah,
How did they let this happen? How did they let this?
I mean,
is
you gotta
crazy.
think about it. I mean, the real big flag would have been the fact that Kim Kardashian doesn't even send their kids, to the school.
Oh.
Okay.
That's wild.
Yeah, because you
That's
gotta think,
disrespectful,
like,
low key.
I mean, it might be. I mean, yes, to him, but to a certain degree, because you gotta think she probably came in, looked at those conditions, was like, our kids aren't going there. So
Hey, that's
just
messed
like
up.
for me, what really hurts is that the teachers are concerned. You have good teachers, and they are concerned because of these conditions, and they're trying to bring awareness to it. But what does Kanye do? The first thing that he does is fire them.
Oh wow. Okay, so back up for a minute. The sushi thing, they eating sushi every day?
Every day. They can't bring. Oh, also on that, they can't bring out any outside food. So all they have is sushi. Their moms can't bring them anything. They can't eat no McDonald's.
What if they're allergic to fish?
There you go. And then, you know what's another crazy thing is that he also doesn't allow the kids to wear any Nike or Adidas. Funny. Why is that?
So what do they wear?
I mean, and that's a great
I guess
question.
he giving them Yeezys? Because that'd be dope.
That would be dope. But that's the thing. That's why I'm just like, I feel like a lot of the things that are happening in his school are opinionated. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything's because of how he feels, how he moves, and he's putting that on all the children, and that's just not healthy. That's not fair to them either. It's not giving them a mind or a voice of their own.
Yeah.
But through Kanye's voice. So with the teachers being concerned and then wanting to bring awareness, and they're like, look, Kanye, this isn't healthy. This isn't safe. But what do? You know what I'm saying? They fire them.
Right.
So now they're coming for money. They're trying to sue them. And I would do the same thing, because if I'm trying to look out for our kids, you know what I'm saying? What is wrong with being concerned?
Right. I don't understand, like, why does he have all these, rules set in place? And then, like, did he tell them about this stuff, or like?
I mean, that's the first thing I would
feel
think on orientation, when parents are coming to look at the school.
I don't know, man. This is some weird stuff that he got going on here. I think it's crazy, but I'm not understanding, like, I feel like he would switch anytime he got angry.
He would.
So this is probably why I wouldn't allow my kid to go to a Kanye West school, just because when he gets in his feelings, this is the type of things that Kanye would do. So I'm not surprised, but I'm also, very disappointed in Kanye West. But
yes, very. I just felt like he could have did way better. I mean, of course, every parent had good intentions when they sent their kids there, but I also heard it's going to be hard getting them to another school too, mainly because, this school year is almost over with.
Right.
And it'll be hard to get them in any school. But, nonetheless, it's a bittersweet. I really feel bad for the kids and the teachers.
100%. All right, let us know what you think about the Kanye West and Donda school situation. Would you send your kids there? Would you not send your kids there? What do you think about everything that they got going on as far as the sushi, the shoes, the not being able to put your artwork up, kids being allowed to express themselves, all of that? Let us know all that in the comments below. But that's all we got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this show, like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, we're out of here.